Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this rooster that I got at Walmart. I'm going to give this a coat of white paint all over. And I'm just using white acrylic paint. If you have chalk paint, you can use that. It's totally up to you. I believe I ended up doing 2 coats of the white. And once I have it all painted with the white, I let it fully dry. Then I grabbed this napkin that has sunflowers on them. And I pulled the plies apart, and then I'm just going to apply some Mod Podge right to the back side of the rooster. I'm going to do the wing on the side and his crown. So I'm just going to put a coat of Mod Podge on there, kind of figure out where I want my sunflowers to line up, and then lay it down and just kind of press it out with my hands. And then I'm going to take some scissors and just cut off that excess. And I'm going to leave it just like that and let that dry as is. And I'm going to do the same thing on the wing and again on his little crown. And as you can see, I'm kind of moving the napkin to get the sunflowers where I want on it so that I get the most use out of it. So I want to make sure that I get, a full sunflower on it and then, pieces of the other ones. So it's not just edges of all the sunflowers. So again, just pressing that down and then cutting that piece off. And then I'm going to just let them dry just like they are. And then I'm going to take another small one. And I saw that half sunflower right there. That was perfect. So I'm going to put that right up here. Put a little Mod Podge down and then just lay that down. Once those were all dry, I'm just going to take a nail file and I'm going to go around and sand off all of the excess around the edges. So I'm just going to kind of run it lightly around the edge of the napkin, around all the grooves, and just kind of peel it off as I go. And this didn't take very much to get the paper off at all. And again, just being very careful so I don't rip the napkin. Getting in between those pieces. And then I'm going to repeat the same process on the wing and the crown. Making sure that I get all of that excess paper off. So once I had all of that paper sanded off, I'm just going to put a coat of Mod Podge over each part of the napkin that I did, just to protect it. Once that was all dry, I'm going to take this sign that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use my antique wax to stain the inside of it. And just go around really quickly, run my applicator over, and then I used a paintbrush to get in between each one of the slats just to make sure that they were the same color as the background. Once I have that all stained, I am going to take some white paint and do the outside edge. It was already white, but I just didn't feel like it was bright enough, so I'm going to just do a quick coat over it just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Once I have that all painted with the white, and I let it dry, I'm going to take my antique wax and my applicator and I'm going to stain the beads that are on the hanger with the antique wax. And just running a quick coat over them, kind of like letting them rest in my hand and then on the table and just kind of getting them all covered with the antique wax. Once that was all done and fully dry, I'm going to take the rooster, figure out where I want him placed, and then I am going to hot glue him right onto the sign. And I didn't take the sticker off the back because I didn't feel like fighting with it. Sometimes stickers come off easy and sometimes they don't. So I'm going to place that right in the center. Then I made a little twine bow and I'm going to put that right on his neck. And that is it. I kept this project super simple. I think it turned out so adorable. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.